Hey there. I was gonna give you a hard time about losing the Unity belt, but I don't have the heart. A betrayal like that had to suck.
Thanks, Becky. It's mostly just my pride that aches at this point, which is why I am going to take
My microphone wasn't connected.
at Survivor Series.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Nick Aldis told me you and your partner were in charge of recruiting Team WWE. I want in.
Oh, wow. Becky, you are literally a legend, so I don't want you to take this the wrong way.
But there's a mountain
General
of responsibility on your
Style.
shoulders, and you want to make sure you're making the right call, because if you screw this up, it's pretty
Aren't
much
you
the
a
end of
bold
WWE as
one?
we know it.
Sounds overwhelming when you put it that way.
Well then, how would you like to walk into Survivor Series knowing you're facing a mutiny that's already broken?
I would like that very much. Tell me more.
Before Punk stuck a knife in your backs in a way he never could have if Seth and I had been the Unity champions.
You're a real peach.
The whole world thought Bailey was
Is
the puppet
the-
mistress pulling the
is the
strings
game
of the
loud enough?
Mutiny Rebellion. And as you may have heard,
Let's just turn
you
it
and
up.
I have a bit of a history.
A bit? You are part of the NXT 4
There we go.
Horsewomen
That should be
together.
fine.
You and Bailey don't just have history, you have mythology.
Exactly. Nobody knows Bailey as well as I do. And I'm sure that going from revolutionary leader to CM Punk's second fiddle has got to be driving her mad.
And you want to use that to drive a wedge.
Not only drive a wedge, I can drive Bailey all the way back to WWE.
That happens, Mutiny doesn't walk into Survivor Series. They hobble.
Exactly. I know just how to get under Bailey's skin, too. My next match, she's gonna see me do all her moves better than she does. So you give me the green light, and I'll go to work.
You know, I would actually pay to see Becky dress up as Hugger Bailey. Alright, I'm going to redo my intro here because my microphone wasn't connected for some reason. For the sake of YouTube, hey guys, my name is TheEpicAlec and welcome back to WWE 2K25 MyRise. Alright, let's bring Bailey home, I guess.
Split Mutiny's core and bring Bailey back home to WWE. You're not just on our Survivor Series team. You're the linchpin.
Linchpin. I'm the punter around these parts. That's gimmick infringement.
If you're gonna steal, steal from the best.
Flattery will get you everywhere. Alright, let's see if I can get my old pal's attention.
Oh my god. Oh, please be Becky dressed up as Bailey and not just Amber. Becky Lynch hasn't forgotten what it does. Okay. God, the loading screens are too fast for me to read anything.
Becky Lynch.
Damn it.
Ready for action.
And they don't have pyro for her entrance. So she just looks weird.
Making her way to the ring.
Or pyro? The smoke. Sweet Jesus.
The irresistible force. And her opponent. Becky Lynch has promised that this match is going to get Mutiny talking.
Everyone knows her history with Nia
Shit.
Jax. It was after one of their exchanges that the man
God
became the man.
God damn.
This will get everyone talking.
There's more on
Brick
Becky's
wall.
mind than beating Nia.
God.
It's
Mother.
even how she's handled differently in there. There's something
Motherfucker.
about it.
There we go.
Into the hip toss.
Okay, that is a rough taunt to have face. Blah.
Oh, short clothesline hits its mark. Double
I would.
underhook
Oh god
applied.
damn it.
Up and the glam slam. Oof.
Why does it have to be that awful glam slam effect animation too?
Oh, definitely hurts. It goes without saying that there is a certain disdain for your opponent when you pull off something like that. Turn Nia Jax around there. Look out! All the way down to the floor. Paying the price of treating your
God.
own body like a human crash test dummy. And now gets tossed into the ring. She's making her way to the top turnbuckle.
God damn it.
We got a cover. And she kicks out
Nia is
too
kicking
soon.
my ass. Holy shit. Ow.
Oh, and that attack might have clouded Becky's vision.
Nothing she hasn't faced before. She should be fine.
And a slam. You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it. Elbow drop. Momentum is running away from Becky.
All right, that's it.
Becky's gonna have to endure this punishment.
This annoying giant trait or whatever.
She was ready with the counter.
Big elbow.
Stay down.
Drops the leg, picking up speed.
Another leg drop.
Ooh.
There we go. God damn.
Planning something big here. Oh my God.
Oh,
Drops the
oh my back hurts.
Right on the lower back.
Wait, how is Becky gonna do a Bailey to belly to Nia Jax? All right, let's find out.
Waist lock.
Jesus.
That kind of timely maneuver is what puts Becky Lynch on a higher level. Kick to the gut. Uh-oh. Look out. Rose plant.
Lynch got all of her. Cover. We have a cover.
That's not gonna be enough.
No, she kicks out. She kicks out.
And Nia Jax is still in this. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of heart from Nia
I would
Jax.
rather not fight forever, please and thank you.
The gears are turning in Becky's head, wondering what she has to do now to end this. I don't get this. She's barely paying attention to her.
From the top. There's the go around.
Turning it into a pin for the win. Got it. No, just a two.
So close. That could have been it.
And they just busted out an
You know what?
impactful maneuver. And for the moment, Jax
Oh, God damn it.
down a peg.
Becky giving
You know
her
what?
all
You
and
know what? You know
managing
what?
to land a nice blow there.
Drop kick from behind.
Stay down, ref. I'm
Headed
cheating.
to the ring, but the count is looming.
And here comes old Faith.
Oh shit.
The steel chair is in hand.
What?
Power slam.
Ow.
A leg drop.
Nia Hogan over here.
She throws her back in.
Oh, right to the throat. Great move. Oh my God. Moonsault. You see that height. That's a surprising move from her here. Bang.
Ah shit.
And a quick kick out. And she fights it off.
She just will not go away. Kick to the gut. Uh-oh.
Let's try this again.
Look out. Rose plant. Jax
Please?
absolutely out of it.
Please.
Two. And a kick out. No one saw that coming.
Amazing kick out. You cannot help but be impressed by Nia Jax's fortitude here tonight.
But
And Becky Lynch is nothing if not a
There we
50
go.
women's competitor. Surely she's already
Okay.
thinking about her next steps. That
Please?
being said, this could be it. Two.
Thank you.
Which wins?
Here is your winner.
Ugh.
Oh man, Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch just defeated Nia Jax with a Bailey to belly suplex. It was actually a Becky to belly.
That wasn't just a suplex, that was a statement directly to her former close friend Bailey. Forget about your big mutiny plans and look at me.
I did not expect the game to acknowledge the fact that I beat her not with a rose plant, but with a Bailey to belly. I hear Becky Lynch is poorly executing some of my moves on SmackDown, so what? Not going to give her any attention. Seriously, there isn't enough money in a dump truck to make me watch her entire routine. She just wants attention. Hashtag not watching. And another thing all Becky Lynch is showing is that the man was never better than the worst horsewoman. Did you see her Bailey to belly? Terrible. Okay, John Cena. Yeah. Hi, Amber. It's weird talking to Amber and not
Thanks for
the other way
meeting us.
around.
No problem, but isn't this just a little bit paranoid?
People have been jumping from WWE to Mutiny since the night they invaded. Bailey probably has a set of eyes or ears hanging around here somewhere.
Spy, yeah.
Well, word definitely got back to her about you doing her moves. Did you see her social media rant?
It was hard to miss. I'm already so far under her skin, she's gonna scratch herself raw.
Right? I've never seen a person use so many words to insist they don't care about something.
That'd be the lady protesting too much. One more nudge, I think I'll be able to open Bailey's eyes to how Punk's really using her.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm Irish, darling. I'm just gonna use my words.
Wow, why are you over here? There we go. Tune in to SmackDown next week for a new episode of an old classic when Becky Lynch hosts Ding Dong Hello. Are you kidding me? Ding Dong Hello is my show. You can't just give it away. Okay. Don't mind Bailey. She's just freaking out over copyright infringement.
Welcome to the return of
Sweet
Ding Dong
Jesus.
Hello! I'm your host, Bailey. And I'm wearing some brand new fancy slacks for the occasion.
Her mouth isn't even moving.
We have the biggest guest I have ever seen walk through that door. She's an icon, a legend, the former leader of Mutiny, me.
I hate it here.
You know, I had this really funny bit about Bailey walking through that door and doing a big pratfall like some cheesy sitcom. But honestly, it's just making me sad. See, I miss Bailey. The real Bailey. My Bailey. I'm doing all this to try and remind her who she really is.
If the goal is to knock memories loose for Bailey and get her back to our side, I feel like talking about the horsewomen would work better than talking about damage control. But that could also backfire because I'll do horsewomen then.
You were the heart of the four horsewomen. The soul of us. Remember, Bailey? Do you?
There's downsides to
You were
picking
the sun
both.
we orbited around, the glue that held us together. You're a leader. If it had really been you in charge of Mutiny, I might not like it, but at least I'd respect the game. But this, following a cult leader like Punk off a cliff, that's not you. That can't be you. If you rang the doorbell and walked through that door, all I'd ask is what the hell happened to my friend. So instead, later tonight, I'm gonna go out there, and when the bell rings, I hope you're standing across from me. It's time we mend our fences.
I feel like there's downsides to both, because if I said damage control, Bailey could go like, hey, you know what happened with damage control? They all turned their back on me. And then for horsewomen, you could have her saying that she needs to step out of the shadows of the other horsewomen. Hi, Kyrie.
Now Kyrie's laying in the punches.
The referee's finally getting some control.
It's about damn time.
No, Kyrie's going back. Get up, Becky.
Kyrie Sane wanted to get her hands on Becky Lynch. Now she
Knock
has her
Kyrie.
chance.
Why do I have to knock her out?
She can talk any sense into that traitor Bailey. I got a steel mill
Damn.
Pure naivete.
Having faith in the people you care about isn't naive, Corey. It's hope. Oh.
Becky connects.
Uh-oh.
Ow.
Reversal on Lynch. Oh, what a nasty knee lift.
And now placed in the corner.
Exploder!
Becky Lynch on the move.
Not finished
I
yet.
feel like if they still had not Charlotte, Sasha in the game, they would have had Sasha end up coming out instead of Kyrie, but
Oh, I think the ring just moved. Right on point.
Kyrie, let's negotiate. God, I can never get the hang of the timing on that.
It looks like
Where are
she
you
wants to
going?
take this match outside.
Oh, for sure. They definitely would have had both of the golden role models in Mutiny. Ah! I didn't. How did I have such a horrible aim?
Teeth on the floor. Here we go.
So is this not an actual match? Am I just straight up trying to knock her out?
Oh, man. Effective dodge there. Becky holds her off. Arm wringer. punch
Ow.
in the face.
Every counter being answered with another. Uppercut.
Do I only have... Damn.
That'll cost some teeth.
And now she delivers her back into the ring. Things are looking a little rocky for her.
No denying Becky's desire inside of a fight.
We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now.
These are the kind of attacks that completely throw off your equilibrium. And things are just going from bad to worse.
I don't know what Kyrie ever did to me to justify me beating her with a chair like that, but... Oh, what do you mean I can't reach her from there?
Becky go round.
And Sane is continuously on the defensive.
Becky's dishing out a last kicking. Becky Lynch.
Diving leg drop from the top rope.
Hey, where are you going?
One more time and landing with incredible impact.
Becky in full control here.
Manhandle slam.
Kyrie's on Dream Street. We all know what is going through their head here.
Yep. Destruction, carnage, annihilation.
Yeah, but they should be thinking about this coming out of their paycheck.
And this is our cue to get out of Dodge fast.
You know,
All right.
what's she doing here? Oh, no, this
We're
is-
ending this the right way.
Get down from there.
We're gonna see.
Woohoo!
And the official call
Damn! I
clearly
knocked myself out with that.
Becky Lynch just fended off Kyrie Sane's attack and sent her back to Mutiny with a lot of explaining to do.
Well, it might have been Kyrie's hands, but that was Bayley's attack. Until these two former allies get their hands on each other, this war isn't going to stop.
Imagine. It's like the spotlight thing all over again. It just doesn't knock her out for some reason.
Becky. You know, it took me a couple of weeks to figure out why you were so determined to get my attention. Now I see. It's the same thing it's always been with you, Rebecca. Green-eyed envy. You're right. I was the heart and soul of the horsewomen, and that always ate you up inside. You wanted the little girls wearing your costume. You wanted matches like the one I had in Brooklyn. You seethed at everything I built. You believe you can cause tension between Punk and me because you think we work by the same code as the WWE locker room. Every person for themselves. You're wrong. Mutiny is different. We're breaking the old hierarchies. You are the one who sold your soul for success, Becky. You call yourself the man when you've been dancing a jig to WWE's tune since the beginning. Your book tour, your morning show interviews, your fans, all gifts from the machine for being a good little girl. You would throw any friend under the bus to get ahead. Unlike Kyrie Sane, who joined Mutiny out of loyalty to our friendship. Loyalty, which you never had. I don't know what you're after, Becky, but I know there's one way to settle it. In the ring. But I'm not the fool you think I am. You're not going to sucker me into a SmackDown trap. Come home to the place that made you, Becky. Come face me at NXT and I'll show you what you really are. A puppet. You're not the only one who can play mind games. Stay tuned.
Is 2K pretending that Kyrie didn't turn on Bailey first? Like, am I just misremembering the whole damage control storyline here? I'm pretty sure Kyrie got brought in without Bailey knowing, then Asuka got brought in without without Bailey knowing. Wait, no, other way around. Wait, no, right way around. Whatever. Bailey was one of your job. Hi, Amber.
Are you sure about this, Becky? Seems risky.
Come on. Last time I checked, we're wrestlers. The only way to pull Bailey out of whatever poison Daydream Punk sold her on is to face her in the ring.
2K has no recollection of that.
Which is a great strategy as long as you actually make it to the ring. She's got a whole army down there at NXT. I'm pretty sure you're walking into a trap.
It'll be fine. Becky's a one-man army.
You don't know her. Her ego will drive her to try to beat me one-on-one.
Say you're right. Is CM Punk going to be that honorable? Just let me go down there with you. Somebody needs to get your back.
After you blew up their whole plan to loot the WWE archives? I'm guessing there are wanted posters with your mug and a sizable bounty on them plastered all over Orlando.
I wonder if I can get a monster truck down there.
Honestly, would probably be the most normal thing in Florida ever.
Look, I appreciate the offer, and I'm happy as hell someone brave enough to walk into the belly of the beast is leading our team into Survivor Series. But no.
Becky, to win the best of 3 series and save this company, we need you to make it to Survivor Series. If Mutiny decides to jump you while you're in their house...
I'm not scared of being attacked. I'm scared I've lost my friend forever. I need to do this alone.
I've been a hugger since the beginning. Show Becky who you really are, Bailey. Show them who we are. Team Bailey, join me. Okay. I do like how 2K had the knowledge to reference the fact that CM Punk was, like, really fond of NXT and whatnot, but they didn't have it in them to recall the actual damage control storyline. Hey! Good God, she looks ridiculous.
Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
Now, imagine if Bailey follows this up by cutting down the wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Maybe so, Corey.
What the? Tamatonga, is that really you? Yeah. God, I can't do the yeah. Sweet jeez.
I don't like Mutiny, but I have to admit Bailey might be a better dancer than Becky was.
I don't know about that, but you have to think this is going to get under Becky's skin.
All right.
The mind games are over. The
Jesus.
have ended. Now these
Stop it.
best friends are going to settle years of animosity.
Bailey cast a lot of Mutiny from the very beginning, but Becky thinks she can turn her back to the light.
If Becky Lynch really thinks she can beat some sense into Bailey after everything we've seen, she's going to need the luck of the Irish.
And into the side headlock.
I didn't mean to do attack. That's fine. Oh, stop it. Jesus.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like
Oh,
that.
what?
Schoolboy. Wait, no!
Ah, thank you for the follow, Tomatonga. Yeah. I can't do the... Why can't I do the yeah? Yeah.
Hooking it up here. What's next?
Yeet. I can do that just fine.
Oh my God, in the spine.
That'll make your legs go
Why does that sign say Baka?
All the momentum on her side.
The man is just going off on Bailey into the reverse DDT.
Is Asuka looming in the wings or something?
Model like there. Quite the opposite, in fact. She's being made somewhat of an
Suicide dive! No sign of hesitation, and that risk gained big rewards.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat. And look at Lynch going to the top rope. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? Or pump handle. Pump handle coming. Pump handle suplex.
I am locking in on beating Bailey up.
Becky's taking what she wants. Schoolboy. Wait, no!
Into a power bomb.
That power bomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name. A sound super.
You know, I just realized, where has the bloodline been in this entire storyline? Either branch of the bloodline.
Hammerlock applied by Becky Lynch.
Into a reverse DDT. Great move. Ooh. And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
That was a bit. Great quickness.
Okay, this is harsh.
Into the pin.
Great combination.
Not harsh, but unnecessary.
The pinfall attempt.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
Okay. Ow.
These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Slugging away with everything they've got. They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
Oh, well-placed kick.
And
Ow. Okay, I'm glad I got this, the finisher, ready first. Hey!
Forearm gonna cut off the wind. Guillotine applied.
and Becky Lynch. The guillotine locked in. This is all. No,
That was an incredible counter.
Becky Lynch looking to secure the win. There's the manhandle slam.
Is it enough to put Bailey away?
Well, at least they explained why Cody isn't around.
Got a kick out. She's not done yet.
That right there is why Bailey is a role model. Resilience, intestinal fortitude. Some could say Bailey never stops fighting.
And maybe now Lynch has to revise her game plan because it wasn't enough to keep the competition down.
Suicide dive. Risking it all.
For the record, DJ, I am willing to bet
Like a homing missile.
that
Throws her back in from
that for
ringside.
2K26 they referenced Day ID as in the MyRise story. Ow.
Quick way to respond with a reversal.
Got their opponent set up. Drop kick to the back.
Well, we know where Cena is. He is currently busy tweeting out motivational quotes on Twitter.
Bailey's attack. Things are looking bleak for Bailey here.
Okay, so Io Sky is definitely waiting in the wings somewhere.
Lingering effects. One counter met by another. Lynch with a back kick to the body, hooking the leg and driving them down.
Okay, I just dropped the leg on her foot.
Position to a vertical base.
Day ID. I'm willing to bet they referenced Day ID in 2K26's MyRise.
Climbing up. She got something big planned.
From the top.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, what a landing. Took a leap of faith and connected.
Bailey Hardy over here.
This could be just what they needed.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
There's the crucifix. Nicely done.
Clothesline.
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Yeah, exactly.
Movement
Especially since they've now referenced or shown like WWE ID talent on WWE TV.
Becky Lynch. There it is. Manhandle slam. Becky has opened up an opportunity.
Okay, why was Jessica slapping the shit out of Bailey?
Their second in command.
Is tonight the end of this rivalry or a new beginning?
Come on, Bailey, shake my hand. Come on. This isn't who you are. Please,
She's
Bailey.
going to do it.
Bailey's coming home.
Never.
Damage control? What the heck?
I knew it. I knew Bailey was too far gone.
I never thought I would see those women standing together as a unit again.
That paint on Asuka looks interesting.
You see, Becky? This is what the horsewomen never had. Loyalty.
Again, all four of them turn their back on you, Bailey. What is this?
Again and again and again and again until 4 became 3. You were right about one thing. Mending fences. And so I did. With my real sisters. You might have beaten me in a match, but you lost tonight. Because damage control is mutiny.
I need a better look at Dakota's and Io's attires before I, like, get an opinion on them.
I don't think Becky Lynch is worried about mutiny or WWE right now, Byron.
She's thinking about the friend she just lost forever.
We worked as hard as we could to peel Bailey away from Mutiny, but it really feels like we took a loss on this one.
I can see your point.
Come on. I know it doesn't feel great right now, but you did make a dent in their armor, Becky.
Don't get down on yourself, babe. You beat Bailey on Mutiny's home turf. That's sure to cause some internal drama.
I suppose so. But beating Bailey was never the point. I thought it could help her find her way back. There was this moment after the match when I thought I saw the old Bailey. But even that was just a mask while she waited for damage control.
I'm sorry. I feel like I pushed you into this, and now Mutiny is stronger than ever.
First, that's crap. This was my own idea. You didn't push a thing. Second, this might not have been a total win for us. But it wasn't one for Bailey either.
I know we have the hottest couple in WWE, but Mutiny did reunite Damage Control.
Most of damage control, but not all. I had a talk with Dakota Kai. Turns out we both
What?
have versions of Bailey we miss. Dakota's on our side.
We have a mole inside Mutiny?
I wouldn't trust that for a
This
second.
is amazing. It could change everything.
It could. The only question is, what do we do now to prepare for Survivor Series?
Yeah, let's go for the Unity titles.
I don't know about anyone else, but I want those
Unity.
Unity titles out of Mutiny's hands.
Agreed. Think you two can get them this time?
We missed out on them once. We are not letting that happen again.
Definitely.
Good. And let's keep our alliance quiet for now. No need to give Punk any more information than we have to.
So you're saying keep our mouths shut?
Why did Amber look high as hell?
I suppose I can do that.
Have you two come for a friendly chat, or is this some sort of an ambush?
Neither. Seth and I want a shot at those Unity titles, and you're going to make it happen.
Again? These titles are becoming an obsession for you two.
Doing everything we can to fight Mutiny should be the obsession of every single member of WWE.
Truth.
Understood. But CM Punk is not about to hand out title shots, especially to a team from our side who already blew their chance.
We figured. What's it gonna take?
The word is that the only way for a team from our side to earn a shot at the Unity Championships is in a 4-way tornado tag match at NXT Mutiny. If you want those titles before Survivor Series, you'll have to run through their best teams.
Punk thinks he's gonna wear us down. Those titles are ours. We're going to finish what we started.
Okay. If you want me to make arrangements, I will. But you'll be walking into the Lion's Den.
Sounds like a place for us to make a proper statement.
Set it up.
Survivor Squad. Got it. So let's see, who are we
It's
facing?
a lone team representing WWE.
Okay, so we got Roxanne to deal with. Roxanne and who? Sean Spears. Surely there was somebody better they could have paired Roxanne up with.
And guys, this looks to be a match with major...
This is a time-consuming... Ah, damn it. Gargano. Okay, well, this is going to be Gargano and Candice. And I'm willing to bet that... Oh, wait, no. Lexus and JC... No. It wouldn't be them. They have the titles. So who's number 4 then? Shayna Baszler. Okay. And... Imagine if it was Brock Lesnar. I can mess with this team. I like this pairing, actually. Hotboxing? They were getting high. How's that song go? Something, 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 and then I got high.
Normally in a tornado match.
No, I assume this isn't an elimination and it's just a straight up first one to win. Come here, Spears. Did Roxanne just dive over the top rope? Boom!
I felt the vibration of that one from all the way over here.
Bang!
Ow.
And we double leg takedown.
Okay, Shayna, really? Oh my god!
And scores the win with the unique pin.
That didn't happen. I didn't manage to lose to a roll-up that I should have been able to kick out of. That I just sucked. Ow. Yeah, now I know what it's like to be Natalia in that one Elimination Chamber match we did.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
A familiar sight from Dempsey into a regal. Look out.
Seth, I'm gonna need you to not immediately...
Whoa, monkey flip. I love it.
In a weakened state here, guys.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
God damn it, not again. Thank you, Seth. Thank you, hubby.
With a head of steam. Big
Quick, jump him. Johnny, help me jump him. Okay.
Catches the kick.
Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
May have just slowed Charlie down a bit there.
A tenacious Johnny looking as determined as ever. Ooh.
That was a vicious display.
Ow.
You'll see the disdain in their eyes.
Ooh. Lands the haymaker.
Counter right when it was needed.
Face first.
You could feel the resentment building with each stop there.
Uh-oh. Just how desperate did
Could she end it here? But now Rollins.
landed face first?
Making the climb to the top rope. Here we go.
I can't reach.
DDT. Lights out.
Ow, damn.
Propped up in the corner.
Becky's looking to go airborne.
Brutal move that can take away all.
Our referee unable to evade the contact there.
Shayna, get off me. Thank you. How did I just get a 2-for-1 special?
This might be it.
But the ref can't get there to start counting.
Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold.
Ow, 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 ow.
Covers, wasting no time.
This could be it.
Did
Put it away.
Johnny, why did you punch her in the... Never mind. I'm doing alright.
He stops
A bit swarmed at the moment. Fight back, Seth. Thank you.
lands the elbow. Look out. Oh my God.
Okay, I need to clear the ring. How do I clear the ring? Jesus, Spears.
Bang right in the face. Not a good spot to be in.
Scoop slam sets things up.
And this might be Dempsey's night. Beautiful. Might sting one. Now it's Seth Rollins. Caught the leg.
Full Nelson.
Who did Spears just super kick?
See, ending this fight right there. Middle rope forearm on point. Charlie Dempsey looking to cinch it in. Here it comes. The regal stretch is in.
She's in trouble. How much more can she endure? How
Can,
much more does she have?
can anybody please notice the submission? Thank you.
Takedown. Looking for the crossface. Gets cinched in. This could be over.
It's locked in so tight. Running out of options in a hurry now.
Again, anybody notice the submission?
Normally in a tornado match, there are no alliances. It's all chaos.
Why am I targeting Seth?
All surprised to see the mutiny teams work together to take out the WWE squad.
I don't know, Corey. Most of these superstars join.
This could be it. The pin. And we see Gargano. That breaks the count. This match continues on.
Okay, we need room in the ring.
Oh, right into a count.
Okay.
Hope you got your running shoes tied tight, boys. We might need to bolt out of here. MCL and ACL could have major damage, possibly the fibula. Excellent strategy there.
Yeah, I saw that, and I saw that she honestly looks nothing like Emma Frost, but I'm not complaining.
Sweeps the legs. Stop. The man connects. Forearm to the hook. Lights out here.
Okay, Johnny.
Maybe not. Oh, and our official got too close to danger there.
Now we see Baszler. Picked up and being carried.
Charlie, no. Bad Charlie.
Kick to the gut. Hooked up. DDT.
Becky Lynch.
Handle slam. Will that sum this up for Becky?
Okay.
The shoulder up in time.
Giving a massive effort to overcome the.
Thank you, Spears.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower.
God.
Hardy's taking on some damage.
Yeah, Spears looked energized on that one.
I wasn't aiming for the turnbuckle. I was aiming for the ropes. Charlie, please.
Rollins with an homage to the game. Super kick. Nope. Oh, no. Shoulders are down.
Is this the end?
And a kick out at two.
She just won't stay down.
This is gonna take me a few attempts with. Oh, Johnny.
Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee.
She manages to reverse it.
Come on, that's a vile shot block.
What a forearm.
Good golly, Miss Molly. He's able to slip away from that.
Vicious backbreaker.
Jumping knee strike.
Lights out.
There's some power
Get off,
behind that
Becky.
punch.
Hi, Roxanne. Okay, the second I go for a pin, everybody notices, but when anybody else goes for a pin, no. This is stupid.
This could be for the win.
Wasted no time breaking that up.
Then meanwhile, Spears. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? Oh, this is a great...
Rollins lining it up. Here it comes.
That's another well-placed attack.
Sit down, Shayna.
Oh, this could be it.
Okay, okay, okay. Johnny, no! Opening.
Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken.
This might be the beginning of the end.
Manhandle slam. This is troublesome for Dempsey.
Whip back into the ring. His body has to be racked with pain.
That's it. I'm going Young Buck in here. Super kick.
Super kick finds the mark.
No, not Candace.
Oh my goodness. Kick to the
No. Ow.
He quickly slides in.
Johnny Gargano sweeps the leg, rolls through.
Becky Lynch from behind. LA Babes are looking to put this thing away.
And now the shoulders down.
This might be it.
Oh my. Into the center booty driver.
She's tapping. She tapped out.
Okay, that one's my fault. What? Why is the match still going?
And she just stopped the pin.
I don't hate it, but why is the match still going?
Form of offense with that move. Chicken wing.
Uh-oh.
Counters with an elbow right.
Roxanne!
Behind, very nice.
The superstar not done yet. Into the cover.
Able to turn it into a cover of their own.
The Gargano escapes.
Bending the body in ways it shouldn't be bending.
Spears? Spears.
It's all
Spears.
Takedown. Looking for the crossface. Gets cinched in. This could be over. The man fighting desperately. She rolls her way out of the submission and takes control. Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm slow for not realizing why these guys aren't. Never mind, I don't know anything. I was gonna say maybe they all had an agreement that Becky and Seth can't win this match, so they'll just be fine with it if anybody else wins. But no, they're stupid. Got it.
And now the Hunter has a weak play. About to pounce.
He's able to counter that. And Shayna
Super kick. Super kick. Ow! Kendo stick.
just put an end to that submission.
Caught with a punch.
Oh, I'm alive.
And now propped up in the corner. Clothesline to the back of the neck. Boom. Roxanne heading up high.
Oh no.
Okay, okay. All right, cool.
Okay, this is just a little bit dirty.
Get off of me, Roxanne. Why are you so obsessed with me?
This could be all over.
Shoulder up before the count started.
You get what you deserve. No, 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 no. Ooh.
Ends the submission hold. Look at Becky. Now it's Lynch. And it was an effective attack, guys. Lynch goes over.
Oh, damn you, Dempsey.
Just in time, too. Well, that didn't go
On my
as
ring.
Johnny designed. That's Sting.
He lost some of her stamina at this stage.
Out. Oh. Kick to the gut by Raw.
Sorry, Becky.
Here it comes.
Woohoo!
Shoulders down.
Becky, guard me. Dempsey, no. Stay away, Dempsey. Dempsey! Yes! Oh.
Here are your winners, the team of Becky Lynch and Seth
Oh.
Rollins.
These two just defy the odds and earn themselves a shot at the Unity titles.
They defied the odds and CM Punk's plans.
I
He was hoping to
think this
wear
was
the
number
N2
4.
down.
I could be
Now
wrong.
he's gotta-
Holy. Congrats. We'll make SmackDown a Mutiny Arena no matter where we are. It's our ring. Okay. Sure thing, buddy. Oh, hang on. Gotta move the camera here. 90, baby. Okay. Can't switch to adjust Amber's overall.
Did you see those social media posts? They're trying to sound tough, but we got them rattled.
That's exactly why I'm concerned.
You think Punk's planning something? Now, he probably is. But I've been beating odds since I laced up my boots. He's just another chapter in my story.
Why is there a pause here?
We are not going to let him shake us, whatever he tries. This is about more than titles. It's about legacy.
Don't start doubting us now.
Never. I've seen what you both can do. As soon as you said you were willing to fight alongside my partner and I, there was no other choice.
There was a lot of people that said they were willing to fight alongside both of you, but sure. You know, you had Drew McIntyre, you had Jey Uso, you had Jade Cargill, and you had Charlotte Flair, but pop off, King.
But we've all been on the receiving end of Punk's deception before. And I've got a bad feeling about this.
You think there was something more to them saying they were going to make SmackDown a Mutiny Arena?
Probably.
Maybe. But they also don't know we're working together. You'll have your hands full with Bayley and Lexis King. We'll patrol the arena and shut down any mutiny interference.
Good. Keep the place clean so we can mop up the ring with them.
All right. Story progress. Story progress. Which paths you've taken? Oh. Okay. Okay, this will be really useful for my for the replays. Okay. All right, let's get it. Which pair will stand united and which pair will fall divided? It's Becky Lynch and Seth freaking Rollins versus Bayley and Lexis King at SmackDown, Unity or Division. For the record, I greatly appreciate the fact that they dropped the freaking part from Seth's name.
It looks like the rumors are
Tony
true.
D.
Mutiny is planning an attack
for this.
Tony D'Angelo surely
Oh,
expected
oh,
to at least
oh,
make it into the
oh,
arena
come
before the
on.
match started.
What is
With
this?
a guy like this patrolling the arena, D'Angelo's lucky he made it into the building.
He's going to be lucky to make it out of the building, Saxton.
Get off me.
Oh, that got turned around on
Hiya.
D'Angelo.
Oh, hiya.
Never saw it coming. This isn't an area for matches. It's for cars and emergency
Get
vehicles.
off me, you
Get out of there.
bastard. Ah, 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 ah.
And a stop to the gut.
I'm gonna shove this traffic cone up your ass.
Scary look in his eyes.
Get up.
Fixated on the opposition.
Hiya. Oh, that was a little high. I aimed high because you're a shithead. Boom.
And this is probably the one place you
Grabbing something out of their
Huh?
trunk.
No. No.
Oh my God. Never saw it coming.
Still fighting
Get
back. Let
off
him
of me.
go.
I just realized. Where's the rest of Tony D's family? And by rests, I mean, where's Channing? Where's Stax?
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Why can't I lift you?
popped right in the face.
You
A chain of
stop it.
reversals here. Every motion getting cut off. Oh, clothesline.
Cars, ambulances, all manners of
Jacob
weaponry.
took Briars'
Looking at
place
the point of what's
after
over here.
I realized, this is just the Jacob Cass storyline. And then I spent another 3.5 hours after stream to make Jacob Cass and then redo the storyline with him in place of Briars.
Taken
Ow.
down with a chop block. Had it scouted.
And just in time,
Ow.
he gets out of there.
I'd say they should be careful over there, but I think danger is what they have in mind.
They're out to cause real bodily harm.
Oh, wow.
God.
Lights out.
This make me hate Tony D more than when Tony D dethroned Obafemi as North American champion.
With the counter.
Both competitors
Stop it.
showing they've studied the others' playbooks to the T.
Good night.
Brain buster. Nothing but cold hard concrete underneath these competitors now.
Night night, bitch.
Yeah, that was brutal, but it looks like this brawl's over.
It only took 3 super kicks.
Here's the Unity title challengers.
Speaking of committed, they definitely should have committed to having Seth wear a matching attire with Becky, or the other way around, for this storyline.
Knowing Mutiny has already been thrown.
Corey, what do you think of the champ's chances here tonight?
I love him. I'm not like everybody else, Cole. It seems like everybody's ready to write the champ's demise, but not me.
True. Annoying, but true. Only Mutiny gets custom attires? Because that's the amount that's the most work they're willing to put in.
Following contest is a intergender tag team match the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch.
I can just skip this part. We don't need the championship introductions. For the record, Bayley and Lexis King is a absolutely cursed tag team. And that is a horrible camera angle. I think we were supposed to be focusing on the titles, not the referee.
This match is about more than just the Unity titles. It's about gaining momentum heading into the biggest showdown for control of WWE.
Absolutely, Saxton. A win here could demoralize the opposition and give one of these teams a massive boost heading into Survivor Series. Both teams know what's at stake.
Yeah, I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Okay. He's gonna shove my knee so far into this dude's ear.
Kick to the midsection.
Ow.
Brutal stomp to the body.
Alright, you know what? Screw you, buddy. Bad. Bad, Lexus. Bad. Bad. Okay.
Neither competitor giving an inch. Boom, what an uppercut. Jarring.
And that attack was enough to shake up Lexus.
Boom. Hello? Hey, who turned out the lights?
After what happened backstage, I don't think he's making it out here.
Well, Punk expected reinforcements, but the Unity champions are on their own tonight.
Irish whip Bayley towards the upper right hand corner as Becky Lynch. Okay. Tag. No. I wanted to tag. Wow. Hot tag. Hot tag, please.
Hit the ropes. Uh-oh.
Tags in here.
Woo.
Running forearm.
Upper right corner. Okay.
She whips Bayley into the corner.
And a massive clothesline. Bayley is down. We've seen this before.
A massive whirlwind splash.
And King can't do anything about it.
This will do it.
Chad Patton has stopped counting.
Maybe he forgot what number comes next.
Looks like
Okay, Brad Maddox.
Wait, Bayley with the roll-up. It's over.
Chad Patton knew how to count that time.
That was a fast count. What the heck is going on here?
I was gonna ask Seth why he just stood by and let that happen, but
Mutiny has infiltrated the referees.
Are we really surprised at this point when it comes to what Mutiny will do?
Hold on, it looks like Lexis King got left behind.
Yeah, and he's just realizing that right now.
Doesn't look like Lexis King's going anywhere.
Are these four superstars our team for Survivor Series? We may have lost this one, but now Lexis King is going to pay, and the other members of Mutiny are letting it happen.
No honor among thieves.
This could be a preview of Survivor Series.
well, historically speaking, there has been a history of refs getting paid off.
This doesn't look good for King.
Aforementioned Brad Maddox, Charles Robinson. Oh, Jesus.
And down
Oh.
What a chaotic SmackDown. A long-time WWE official has
What is his name?
joined
Charles
the
Robinson
Mutiny.
with
Team
Charlotte.
WWE answered with 4 unstoppable superstars. Survivor Series can't come soon enough.
God damn. After last night's Unity title match, referee Chad Patton is no longer associated with Raw and SmackDown. Blah, blah, blah. Orton, stop tweeting. You're not involved with this whole storyline. Alba, Mutiny, Underspell, Dominic Mysterio. Okay, Dominic Mysterio is the last person we really want on our side at this point. All right, talk to me, Jacob. What do we got?
A crooked referee? Ugh, just when we thought Punk couldn't stoop any lower.
I can't believe I didn't see it coming. I hate being a step behind him. At least we laid out Lexus.
Which means we get to show CM Punk what it's like to go toe-to-toe with us. Or should I say, fist to face.
I like the sound of that. In fact, if it's Punk we're facing, let's
No,
tell the GM to
no,
make the
no.
match no DQ.
I like that.
No, that's a horrible idea.
We've got one episode of SmackDown before Survivor Series. Let's go out to the ring and deliver a message to Mutiny that they can't ignore.
That's a horrible
Even though
idea.
the entire team will be out there, let's make sure Punk knows the message is coming from the two of us.
Then we should lean into our personalities. Use what we do best.
This is a horrible idea. We gotta play mind games, I guess.
Show Punk he's not the only one who can craft a clever scheme. Some mind games never hurt. At least, not the one who's playing them.
I like that. I mean, if we could push a wedge between Punk and KO or Bailey, that could really help us.
You remember all those interviews WWE posted after Damage Control broke up?
I do. And if someone was to get their hands on those and do some creative editing...
Mutiny will be too busy questioning each other to focus on us.
This is going to be fun.
We're dealing with the entire NXT roster here. Why are we giving them more of an ability to just jump us? There's 4 on like 20 here. Nobody else in the locker room is stepping up to help us. Match 1, Becky Lynch vs. Io Sky. Match 2, Seth freaking Rollins vs. Kevin Owens. Match 3, if necessary, Jacob Cass and Amber Winters vs. Bayley, CM Punk. Okay.
And there they are, the team representing WWE at Survivor Series.
God, okay. I thought this drum was cool, but it's making me feel like I have epilepsy.
Bailey has proven she's not a leader. Everything she touches turns to trash.
Bailey's not nearly as smart as she thinks she is.
The obvious person to blame for all the failures is Bailey.
Okay.
Harsh words from Punk and KO about one of their trusted generals.
And right before Survivor Series? What a bombshell!
It's a good plan.
You have to believe Mutiny is paying close attention right now.
That was a weird little cut.
Everyone's laser focus as we head into Survivor Series.
Let's hear what Team WWE has to say.
You know, I've always wondered if the Mutiny minions know how the so-called voice of the voiceless talks about them behind their backs.
Well, they do now. Loyalty in Mutiny comes with an expiration date. Who knows what else they're saying off the record?
Members of Mutiny, if you feel betrayed, WWE will welcome you with open arms!
CM Punk has heard enough.
I don't know where you got that audio, but this whole scheme reeks of desperation. Mutiny isn't built on fragile egos or naive trust. Bailey knows I value her. We're stronger than your petty manipulations.
You seem rattled, Punk. Is it because while you're plotting and planning, your faithful followers are plotting their exits? They're not loyalists. They're opportunists, just like you.
And after Survivor Series, you'll find yourself a leader without an army, without a follower, without a friend.
So, Mutiny isn't loyal? They're gonna leave me all alone? Let's test that theory. 4 of my so-called minions are in your arena right now. As usual, you think you're playing chess, but really, it's just tic-tac-toe. Predictable and easily countered.
Mutiny is here to go tic-tac-toe-to-toe with Team WWE.
Survivor Series can wait, but apparently we can't. Looks like we're about to have a
There's
4-on-4
something
match
there's
right
something
here on
funny about
SmackDown
Seth
after this break.
staring down Cora Jade and Becky Lynch staring down Braun Breaker.
Tensions are at an all-time high here with Survivor Series on the horizon. And this impromptu 8-man tag looks to be the final statement.
Team WWE needs to make this count, Michael. This is their chance to send a strong message to Mutiny and everyone else watching.
No, it's not about messages, Saxon. This is about momentum. No one wants to go into Survivor Series licking their wounds.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. Quickly slips behind.
On a German suplex. Shining Wizard. Deadlift. Look at the power here.
To the German. The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
Roxanne is being overwhelmed.
I'm a little scared of Braun Breaker. I'm not going to touch him.
Vicious right forearm. Gets driven into the corner. Headlock applied and a nice short jab to the bridge of the nose. Uh-oh. There's the backbreaker.
Yeet.
Right across the chest. Talk about being on the same page. They were on the same sentence with that fine piece of work.
Oh, forearm right on the chin.
This is awkward.
Set them up for the...
This is really awkward.
Going for the Venus stretch, locked in. Excruciating pain as a 5 count before the break, and then a kick to the face.
That was awkward.
Whoa, drop kick all the way to the outside.
And saw what was coming there.
What a display here. Counters on both sides.
Fired hard into the corner. It crashes to the man. That can make an opening for her.
Teamwork making the dream work right here with that display. Oh, apron slam set to the outside. Can do some serious damage. It might be worse than being hit with a steel chair.
And he got to his partner.
Driven down head first. Oh, oof. Oh, ouch. This match.
Do you guys take requests? We're tuning up the band.
Nothing. Swing check music.
Breaker's got a problem here.
And a kick.
Ooh. Ooh, elbow strike.
And a stomp to the gut.
Oh, sorry, Becky.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
Okay.
Man, he landed rough there.
Ooh, steered away there.
And a drop kick.
Picture perfect.
What a right hand.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Waist lock. Able to counter. Look at fighting out.
From the opposition. These two have learned each other so well.
I think he's totally gassed.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind. Haymaker connects. Setting it up. Brain buster.
2, 3, no.
Somehow, some way, he is
Well, Cora
still
took the bait
in
at least.
Tuning up the band. It is time.
Uh-oh.
Breaker sidesteps out of that.
Find some payback with their own reversal.
Super kick.
Jesus.
Now is huge.
All right, Becky, you wanted a piece of...
Oh, here we go.
1, 2. Nope. Nope, 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 nope.
Shoulders down.
All right, fantastic.
Got the surprise pin.
Yeah.
Here are your winners, Jacob Case Winters, Seth Rollins, and Becky Lynch.
Beat Braun with a roll-up. Classic WWE. All right, I have to take a brief intermission. I will be right back. All right. Back to it. Tune into... What? Oh. Yapping. Well, we got The Rock's endorsement, which is actually a little concerning. All right, team. Huddle. Huddle up.
Here we are. The future of WWE rests entirely on our shoulders.
Dear God, Jacob, you have a horrendous bald spot on the back of your head there.
Leaked audio, Mutiny must be at each other's throats. They can't be on the same page walking into tonight.
Now we just have to keep them off balance.
You have something in mind?
We do have a very powerful shield we could use. Sheamus and LA Knight are ready to answer the call. Either one of them comes walking down the aisle instead of me, KO won't know what to do.
Keep Seth in the match.
We wanted Seth Rollins on our team because you're the freaking architect. There's nobody we'd rather go into battle with.
The time for talk is over. Let's get out there and start the series with a win.
Better yet, let's make it 2 wins. I don't think we're ever going to get to that third and final Unity title match. no matter what Mutiny tries to pull.
Speaking of their shenanigans, I've heard from Dakota Kai. Damage Control definitely has something in the works for the EO match, but she's not sure what.
I'll watch your six. We can't trust anyone.
So long as we have this kind of faith in each other, I know I'm going to walk out of Survivor Series on the winning side.
All right, go to match. Wait, why is this how we're doing Survivor Series? Why aren't we just doing an 8-man? Or War Games? Yeah, why aren't we doing a War Games? Yeah. I kind of just want to see what EO's entrance looks like right now with the Mutiny gear. Ah, she doesn't have her coat.
And her opponent, representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan.
The most important Survivor Series in WWE history is underway, and Io Sky looks ready.
Io is ready, but the woman fighting for WWE earned her spot by taking the fight to Mutiny, and that's not going to change tonight.
I hope you're right, Saxton. If WWE starts best-of-3 series with a loss, we might never recover.
Man. Oh, the elbow connects.
Get off me. I need to punch the shit out of you. Respectfully. Boom. Bang.
What an uppercut. Jarring.
Oh, wait, hang on. Boom.
Nothing fancy about that.
Keep the pressure on. Got it.
A clash of counters, and these superstars
You got a game. Okay. Buzz off.
Counters and reversals happening here.
Leaning her into the corner now.
Yay.
Exploder into the turnbuckle.
And Lynch was scouted there. Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off.
Oh, she puts the brakes on that.
Okay, she just refuses to take the leg drop.
And she's looking for
looking to platter with a DDT.
Let me drop the leg, brother. Sister, actually.
Leg drop by Becky Lynch, and she's going to do it again. Io with a
Let me drop the leg. Well, actually, you did let me drop it once, so, you know what? Fair enough. Nope. Where you going? Execute a grab.
Setting Io up for a suplex here.
Shades of Eddie Guerrero.
Hold on. Io's got backup.
But Team WWE was ready.
Wait a second.
Asuka with the poison mist.
Where did she come from?
Io with a moonsault from out of nowhere.
The genius of the sky had a genius plan.
And that'll do it.
Mutiny is drawn
I respect how much Asuka's Mutiny gear makes her look like an actual, like, creature from Japanese folklore. Yeah, I agree. It wasn't out of nowhere, though, because you can see Io going up the turnbuckle.
Could go from bad to worse.
Breaking Damage Control reunites to help Io Sky defeat Becky Lynch. But that was the first surprise of the night. What, did Becky just get killed off? Why isn't she here?
They're flushing her eyes out in the trainer's room.
Okay.
I think she's angrier than she is hurt. But now we're playing from behind.
It's our own damn fault. How didn't we see Asuka coming?
Overconfidence. We were looking one way and they slipped the knife right in our backs. We're gonna be ready for them this time.
They've used crooked refs, blindside attacks, and chances are that's gonna be the theme of the night. How do we hold them off?
You two head to Gorilla and make sure we don't see a repeat of Kyrie and Bailey's interference.
What are you going to do?
Collect our mad-as-hell partner from the trainer's room. We'll try to stop Mutiny from coming through the crowd.
That sounds like a plan.
When we were training together, you ever imagine we'd be the last line of defense protecting the future of WWE?
As a matter of fact, yeah. Tonight is what I've been imagining for a very long time.
Let's go tie this thing up.
Amber Winters clearly grew up playing WWE 12. For a group that talks about breaking with the past, Mutiny sure does love the Survivor Series screwjob tradition. Joke on the cope. Okay, Tasha. What the? Yeah, you were too busy playing, which one was it? WrestleMania.
Walking into a must-win situation.
I almost said X7, but that wasn't the game. It was WrestleMania something. 21. That's it.
Kevin Owens is here to secure a Mutiny sweep.
Why does something seem off about Kevin Owens' tattoos?
And his opponent from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds.
SVR 11. Oh yeah, SVR 11 was a good one too. That one was another me one.
If this man loses to Kevin
Two
Owens,
combos, got it.
Survivor Series is over, and the entire future of WWE will rest in the hands of CM Punk and his goons.
That's not going to
Hey.
happen, Byron. Nobody on Team WWE is going to let Mutiny flush over 60 years of history down the drain.
I don't know how you're less cynical than I am after everything you've seen, Cole. We lost the first match in this series, and I just know Punk and his accomplices have more up their sleeves.
I just gotta say, I'm surprised that Corey isn't on Team Mutiny.
Looking to turn this around, and there it is, into a headlock. Oof.
Holy!
What a counter by Rollins.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear.
Okay, Kevin.
Oh, missed connection.
KO to KO. That's oddly fitting.
Back of the neck.
Attack KO. Oh, on the floor? Are we referring to outside? You got it.
Owens sent flying. He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside.
Ha! Super kick.
Made it look like Owens might have picked too big of a fight.
There's still nothing he can't come back from.
Boom! Oh, what a kick!
Gets put into the barricade. Ooh.
What do you want? Welcome KO back to the ring with a standing heavy strike. A super kick, you say?
Under the ropes. Back
You got it. Come on, KO. It's time for a super kick party. Uh-oh.
Nothing fancy here. Tasted victory. Reverses the pin. Shoulders down. He could have had this wrapped up. Not sure why he let up.
Super kick. Okay, really?
Meat face. It's not looking good.
Okay, really?
A messianic display of offense from Rollins.
Here we go. It's popping off. Ooh.
I wonder if I hit a heavy strike during this, if that'll count.
Good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Who will break
Let's try it.
first?
It counted! Hell yeah. Beat Kevin Owens. Alright.
Rollins kick to the gut. Arms hooked. Pedigree. Rollins proving just how...
Kevin Owens is down. Could it be over? No, stops the count at 2.
A long 2.5.
Uh-oh.
Rollins with a head of steam. Big air. The stomp. Oh, man, that is a nasty...
I hope he used resiliency. Damn it.
Owens showing that he didn't come here to be...
Alright, well, we're just gonna go ahead and cheese it.
Rollins in deep thought, hoping to conjure one last move to win this. The referee doing their job.
Damn it.
Clearly in the ropes.
Ref, Deshaun, I think your name is. You are definitely on the mutiny payroll, aren't you?
Cover. Kicks
Oh.
out.
Ah.
The cover. He gets the kick out after the 1. Into the cover. Shoulders up before 2.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
Connects. Saw it coming.
Several reversals. Neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses.
Boot to the gut will stop anyone in their tracks.
These two showing how well they know each other.
Kick from behind. Ouch.
Sorry for doubting you, Deshaun. Excellent teamwork.
Chucking his opponent to the outside. Surveying the situation. Picking up speed.
And that takes so much
I
skill
think her name is
to land
Deshaun,
with
right?
Such accuracy.
It takes a whole lot of luck, too.
Nice cross body.
Seth Rollins.
To the back of the net. That's it.
Well, that was one hell of a combo. All right.
Makes the cover.
1, 2. Once again, slap it.
Kicks out somehow.
I honestly have no idea what is driving Owens right now. I'm not even sure he does either.
Owens as tough as they come, but also as stubborn as they come. A dangerous combination.
What a battle Rollins has waged so far, but he's not finished yet. Oh my, what a splash! He's looking. Oh, no, love out of nowhere!
There we go.
An exhausting match, but a victory he'll savor forever.
Here is your winner, Seth freaking Rollins.
We're back in it, Corey. What a clutch win for Team WWE.
An impressive win over KO, and the series is now tied 1-1. It all comes down to our main event now.
After Seth freaking Rollins, dominant. I don't know if I would call that dominant. Hired a new social media team. All right, now what happened to Amber?
Back in this thing.
Kevin Owens got taken apart out there.
It helped that it was finally a fair fight. Did you have to stop Mutiny from interfering?
Nope. I was in Gorilla the whole time and they never showed. You?
Your partner and I split up to cover the crowd and nobody came my way.
Well, aside from the fact that we're probably going to lose.
It's possible, but I'd bet Punk and Bayley
No,
have
not
a
really.
trick or two up their sleeves.
Maybe The Rock screws us.
Expecting. My partner and I have been through just about everything together. We've seen it all. And we're ready for whatever they throw at us.
Where is your partner?
Or
I don't know.
I'm going to go with The Rock,
You
not
haven't
Triple
seen
H.
her since the last match?
No. Maybe that's why Mutiny never interfered. They were busy attacking her.
I'm going to find her.
You don't have time. You have to get to Gorilla for your match. This is our last chance to stop Mutiny.
We'll find her. You just go out there and win this thing.
Wait, isn't it supposed to be mixed tag? How are we? Wait, no, it was 3 one-on-one matches, yeah? Hang on, I'm checking Twitter. Where is it? Wait, where is it? Night, which proud King. Whatever. Let's go.
WWE's future rests on this superstar.
I think I just remembered something, but I'm gonna wait a second. I think I just remembered something you posted in Discord.
This superstar and his partner are more than just a tag.
Before I started doing the story.
Friends. He's got to be worried sick about where she is.
I think I just had a brain blast moment.
It's Mutiny's controversial co-founder, Bayley.
You have to assume Bayley has something to do with this.
Okay, so I definitely remember something then. Got it. Yeah, I probably should have waited until he stepped out first. Oh well. What is happening over there?
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles.
Did any... I can't be the only one that saw, like, CM Punk, like, holding on to Bayley, right? Like, they were straight up snuggling like Miz and Maurice.
Taking on CM Punk and Bayley in a handicap match is a one-way ticket to a beating. What choice did he have, Corey? Forfeit? The entire future of the WWE is at stake.
Ow. I've been mounted.
Is missing in action.
The die has been cast and the bell is rung, gentlemen. It's all on that man's shoulders now.
Disrupts the attack.
Try that again. Okay.
Oh, what a strike to the back.
Ow.
What a face buster.
Pulled back into the hip toss. Caught with the elbow. Oh, man, what a shining wizard.
Hang on. Let me see your gear.
Just hot shot it to the outside. Taking out.
I'm trying to get a look at CM Punk's gear, you words. Mean words. Now it's Punk's turn, takes the fight to the Mutiny leader.
Oh, kick connects.
You know, I always love the groups or the factions where they say, oh, we have no leaders. And then there's always a very clear and definitive leader.
To the back of the neck. Scottish sickle.
Case in point, Mutiny, where the game straight up says CM Punk is the leader. Get a hot tag, Bayley. Get a hot tag.
Wow, lights out.
No, I said...
Hung out to dry.
I'm just gonna hand out up here. Woo!
Pumped. He's getting focused, and he's taking the WWE.
And even then, you know, Seth was definitely...
She's getting something from under the ring.
Well, actually, no, Seth wouldn't have been the... Becky, what are you... Or Bayley, what are you doing?
Into play. Launching. No holding back. That's the kind of risk you need to take to earn the title.
Why did Bayley get it? Oh, right, this is no DQ. That's right. Alright.
Setting it up. Brain buster.
True, that... Yeah. Although... You know, come to think of it, I really wouldn't say that Dean was the leader.
Getting the window shut at every opportunity.
Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty. He averts the offense. Good night. He might be moments away from...
Honestly, now that you've pointed it out, the Shield was really good about not helping, or not having a, like, dedicated leader.
Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is looming.
Yeet.
CM Punk escapes the attack.
To the back of the neck. Scottish sickle.
Uh-oh. Hit Punk with a signature. Oh, I already burnt my signature. No!
Oh, yeah, it's on now.
Damn you, Punk. The one time that I don't want a hot tag.
You can see the focus in his eyes.
Played this match 4 times and forgot it. Yeah, okay. It's funny that I forgot considering I was making a big stink about how it should not be no DQ.
Now he's looking for some momentum. And if he's smart, he'll try and take advantage of the opening he's created. Taking things to the top rope. A little heat-seeking elbow.
Like, making this match in particular no disqualification was a horrible idea all around.
Looks like he knew what was coming up.
Hot tag, hot tag. God dang it. Let's try this. Oh wait, I didn't mean to hammer throw. My fault.
Blasted right into the corner.
I don't think this works anymore, but... yeah, it doesn't work anymore.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. Manages to reverse it. Ah, look at this. Hair pull mat slam. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. Looking to get out of this, and yes, able to slip out of the hold.
Ow. Oh, thank you for tagging out, Bailey. You're a real one for that. Now, if only I can get up.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
What?
Looking for the suplex all the way
Ah.
up. Look at this power. Oh no.
Well, I'm glad that the game counted that as me hitting the signature still. Ow. Ow.
That's how you stop your opponent.
And he turned it around.
This is the worst Anaconda Vice ever.
This could be it. We could see a tap out any second now.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
All right, DJ. Spoiler, do I just have to straight up pin him, or am I trying to win? Let's try it.
This is it. The Civil War is over.
No. Bailey is not
Ow.
going to give up on the
My shoulder.
Referee's helpless since it's no disqualification.
Is that who I think it is?
We thought Mutiny had taken out half of our team.
They may have taken a shot, but this leader of Team WWE isn't going down that easily.
Bailey and Punk don't look so confident all of a sudden.
What they look is scared, Saxton. They see Mutiny crumbling before their very eyes.
Team WWE has Mutiny on the ropes.
Damn it, there's always a plan C. Okay, I like how Jacob Cass just tanked the first shot.
At the worst possible time. With everything these two
Okay, I thought that was about to be a headshot.
never thought I'd see this.
This is a shocking betrayal. It's a choice that can't be taken back.
Boo. So yes, I did remember something you posted in the Discord then. I remember you posting the photo of DJ and Cassidy going one-on-one. I would imagine I'm gonna have to do both at some point, right? Let's do Jacob Cass for this one.
These two have so much history.
That's what Punk excels at, Saxton. Divisiveness.
You should have seen this coming.
You hear that? You should have seen this coming.
Maybe we all should have.
Come on, you made your point.
It's what Mutiny's done for months, beating WWE in the most humiliating way possible.
Go to sleep.
This is tough to watch. No, don't count it. Come on.
The referee doesn't have a choice.
It's over.
Mutiny has prevailed, and WWE will never be the same.
Is it even WWE anymore?
So why did Amber turn on WWE when she was the one that took the GTS?
Can reclaim the legacy of this company?
I think it might be too late.
There's nothing left to say here. This is
Did she get kneed so hard in the face that they knocked some mutiny into her? Or You know, I'd imagine we're about to find out. With Mutini's victory at Survivor Series, they did that.
What I did tonight in the ring, taking a stand for myself, that felt good. It's been a while since I've had a chance to drop dead weight. Since I stopped training with a former partner, in fact. Though, I'm glad we stayed close. If we hadn't, you would have never reached out, expecting me to drop everything I had going on and jump in to rescue you. When I agreed to help, I may have bent the truth a little and said I was ride or die. I was also looking for the right opportunity. I was looking for an opportunity to finally put myself front and center. Not just be a sidekick to someone who always puts themselves first. That's what CM Punk gave me. The chance to eliminate the world of fabricated first draft picks, self-obsessed brass ring grabbers.
The logo on her ass makes a lot more sense now for MyRise.
So to my former training partner, let me be clear. If I had known what was ahead of me all those years ago, I would have actually quit that day and found someone else to train with. Because it wasn't the grueling workouts or injuries that made it hard. It was you. But now that I see clearly, I'm with people who actually care about me
On this
and
day.
my future. I'm the one standing tall, not letting you make decisions for me anymore. And you lost everything.
Yeah, that all about Amber logo makes a lot more sense. 1 month.
Thanks for making the time to come in today.
I'm gonna be angry because nothing that this dude has done has helped us at all.
Thanks for making the time. I've been trying to get time with you or anyone in WWE management ever since Survivor Series when Mutiny won and I got pushed out.
To say things have been complicated would be an understatement. I'm sure you've been following on social media.
It's hard to avert your eyes from a dumpster fire.
Good. And you know Mutiny's taken over Raw and SmackDown and put their people in charge of everything.
Ah, there it is.
What?
You've lost control. You called an uprising best for business because you thought you could control them, and now they're in charge. Becky Lynch, Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, they were all convinced you were secretly running Mutiny. I know it turns out you weren't, but you could not have done a better job helping them if you were.
Listen, this isn't about me. This is about the future of this company. Mutiny has put everything at risk. We're supposed to be on the road to WrestleMania, and they've decided to cancel the Royal Rumble. Why bother when CM Punk has probably already decided he's main eventing? Mutiny is dismantling everything, and they're showing no signs of stopping.
It's almost like he could have stopped this whole thing. I am trying to be a babyface, though.
So now you've decided you want Mutiny out. Fine. Let me take care of them. If you still have the power, reinstate my contract and give me the chance to get revenge and fix this.
I can't give you a new WWE contract.
Then why am I here?
Mutiny has my hands tied. And as much as the board would love to see you teach Punk and your former partner a lesson, you'd need an army to take them on. With the kind of chokehold they have on the company right now, it would be damn near impossible for you to get anyone on the current roster to help you.
Great. So we're just here to talk about how you've given up?
Oh, I haven't given up. And I don't think you have either. Like I said, I don't think anyone on the current roster can help you.
Ah, there's the old cerebral assassin.
Yeah, he's still in there when I need him. Since you know how to play the game too, I'll let you put together the rest on your own. It's your call who to recruit to your army.
Interesting. I know you said no one on the current roster can help, but...
Legends and US past. Honestly, this one intrigues me a little too much for me to skip over it. Recruit past 2K My Players.
I got an idea that's a little out of the box. An army that's uniquely qualified for this endgame scenario that no one on Mutiny will see coming.
Good. Then I'll leave you to it.
I figured, but I'm gonna be replaying this anyway. Let's see. Why are we messaging Day Games? Oh yeah, I never did play 2K24, so there's gonna be something. What the heck is going on here?
It's like stepping into some sort of trippy alternate dimension. Thanks, LJ.
Right? With our tech, we can do lots of crazy things in 2K games.
That is not Penny.
Really anything the writers come up with. And trust me, they come up with some doozies.
Really cool that with your busy WWE schedule, you still make time to come here every year and do mocap for the game. I don't see every former WWE champion here.
Ever since I got roped into capturing some of my Aunt Justine's moves back in 23, I've been into it.
There are more former and future WWE champions here than a lot of people think. But you're not a lot of people, are you?
Hey, Buzz.
LJ? I find it hard to believe that an ousted WWE superstar made their way to Petaluma, California for a tech demo.
I did not. It's possible I have an agenda.
And it's possible you heard about a group of superstars who do mocap for the video game and share a largely unspoken connection?
Guilty as charged.
True. I don't know about this buzz they went with, though.
I do have a feeling we all have a fair amount in common, but we've got to get changed and ROM in. You'll have your chance to talk to everyone soon.
Multiverse of My Players. This is the multiverse of madness or something. Avengers Doomsday looks a little weird. The Captain and the Dark Horse. Red and Trey. That's what they went with, Red and Trey? I mean, the red hair makes sense. I don't think I gave my red hair for some reason. Alright. I'm assuming these guys are 2K24.
Hey, the Dark Horse and the Captain? I was following your rise through WWE last year so closely. Yep. Like when you won the Undisputed Championship after Roman Reigns vacated it.
It's been a minute since that SummerSlam tournament. Honestly, sometimes even feels like years. Or another life.
And you had an insane journey of unleashing your full potential in WWE before becoming Women's World Champion.
I'm multifaceted, but you can call me Cap.
If that's okay, just don't soul siphon me.
What?
Are you still doing that?
No promises.
What's crazy is that last year I felt so connected to both of you, like I was walking in your shoes. I should apologize for not keeping up with your stories as much lately. It's weird that I haven't seen you around backstage at WWE. And you haven't even been a part of this whole mutiny thing.
No apology necessary. The two of us are fine. We're both still in WWE, doing the work, living our lives, looking for the next big challenge.
So what is the next big challenge for you? After you beat Roman, I wondered what happened next. And after you won the title at WrestleMania, Cap, I wanted to see more.
But isn't that kind of up to the WWE Universe to decide?
What do you mean?
I like to think that what we show them is only the beginning, their rise. And maybe where we leave off, there's an opportunity for our fans to take our stories and make them into what they want it to be. Write their own next chapter.
You get what we're saying.
Why are you...
Right?
Hey, stop looking at me.
He's still in it, Horse. He doesn't see him yet.
Oh, right.
What?
Later, depending on what happens with Mutiny, that is. WWE might not survive this. And I'm thinking this particular challenge may be a little more difficult than most if we're getting this meta about it. Might actually have the chance to fail this year.
You never know. Players say they want that as an option every year, and I don't know if they realize what they're asking for. Sorry, we've gone on a tangent. Welcome to MoCap. We're happy to have you. Believe me, you'll fit right in.
So wait. Does that... So, wait. There's my brain. So the MyRise characters can just see us now after they're... See us. After we're done with the story? Alright, let's see if these two are still annoying.
Hey, you two seem familiar, but I'm not sure if I could place you.
We totally should have added make sure people remember who we are to the list, Red.
We can't add absolutely every little thing to the list, Trey.
Okay, but somehow there was still room for the crybaby match on it?
You're still mad about that?
Yes, I'm still mad about that. Who wants to lose to X-Pac and be forced to wear a diaper?
Hi, sorry. I'm Red, and this is Trey. You've probably picked up on this, but in addition to being very talented wrestlers...
Okay, so just them, which makes sense based off of the one thing I know about that story with the Manifest.
I'll only leave them in the past because of how bright the future is looking. This is actually going to be a pretty big year for us. See, we've got this list that we made when we started. Stuff that we wanted to accomplish in the business. One of them is to be on the cover of a WWE 2K game. And I've got a feeling that this year, 2K25 is going to be our year.
You know, they really messed with the timeline here. And now I'm very confused. It'll be fine.
Actually, you might be right.
See? This is the kind of positivity I like to hear. The kind of thinking that gets me through hard times when things aren't going our way.
Because come to think of it, in like 2 years, these two are going to be main eventing WrestleMania or something, right?
Sunglass wearing rib.
They were 2027, 2028?
I remember Ribby.
As do I. As do I.
Hey, for what it's worth, I still think you're cool. To be honest, Trey and I are used to the haters. Hang around here and you might see what I mean. For example, not always easy to work on a game these days with the internet chatter. Lots of things can happen beyond your control. But everyone's entitled to their opinion. And Trey and I have come a long way in, let's say, the past 5 years or so since, I don't know, 2020?
We don't talk about 2K20.
Sometimes, right? Even sometimes in big ways, like maybe, totally hypothetically, even hiding someone's birth parents' deaths from them?
What?
This feels like something you guys should deal with in the future.
All I'm saying is that people can grow. Even Trey and me. We're gonna be in the Hall of Fame someday. Anyway, happy to have you here.
So it would seem. Hi, Locke. Again, not how I expected the Locke to look.
Oh, man. I'm in hot water with the director. We're so far behind schedule.
So... Hang on. Just pausing for a second to think about the logistics of all of this. It would make sense that Red and Trey wouldn't know that they're MyRise characters yet, because their story is still technically going on. Because if I were to look up a map of the 2K MyRise timelines here, their story finishes in about like 3-4 years, I think. Because they haven't been inducted in the Hall of Fame yet, and they haven't had their match against Samoa Joe and Brooklyn Von Braun yet. Which... does that mean Samoa Joe gets released and then rehired by WWE so they can do that?
I think I recognize you. You're the Lock, right?
No, these are just the CAW templates.
I tried so hard to drop that name, but I guess it's sticking with me.
Sorry.
It's okay. By now, I've embraced it.
Why is the director mad at you for being behind schedule?
I convinced her to let me mocap a version of my classic safe entrance, but I needed 16 takes to get it perfect. Sorry, I thought you wanted a great game, 2K. My B.
You asked to capture your safe entrance? I thought you hated when WWE forced you into that. I thought you hated the whole thing. The entrance, the attire, the chain necklace.
We're signing the Lock. We're signing the Lock next season, by the way, for season 5. We're doing it just to piss off Jim.
At the time, I did. But now I have a soft spot for it. That entrance and gear was a good visual representation of the shackles of the system, and actually set me up to be able to break free. I didn't like not being able to choose my own stuff, but despite how dumb it seemed, it served a purpose in MyRise.
This is so painfully meta.
MyRise?
Yeah, my career, my rise through WWE. What did you think I was talking about? Anyway, if I wanted to call my own shots, I could always just go play around with another mode. There's so many modes out there.
Modes?
Yeah, you know, modes. Forms of expression. They're actually really big on you playing around with different personas in WWE.
God, this is really meta, but I am oddly enough enjoying it.
You're giving me quite the tutorial.
Well, we are behind schedule. Better suit up.
You want me to suit up? Why?
I'm gonna guess you're here because you need something from us. I've been in the game long enough to know that if you do the thing that helps us, suiting up for mocap, then we in turn help you. It's called a quest.
You've been in the game?
Yeah, worked here at the mocap studio that makes the game. It feels like we keep having the same misunderstanding.
I really don't know anymore.
Go get changed in the funny suit with the little dots on it. Buzz and LJ are shooting first. They're putting intergender matches in the game this year. About time, right? If you join them and make it a triple threat, it'll speed up the capture process. You can explain what you want to the whole group before we start shooting.
I don't know what you're insinuating, DJ. So wait, who's that in the green gear?
Alright, let's see some good moves.
Buzz, Jacob Castle. Oh wait, that would be LJ, wouldn't it?
It's always nice when someone shows up wanting help with a quest.
I'm not gonna take much persuading. I've been itching for a new quest.
Yeah. Right after I joined WWE, felt like there were a bunch of quests to complete. Now,
let's at least
Get off me, LJ. Ow, get off me, Buzz. Alright, you know what? Buzz, let's tag team her. Double team. Wait.
Make your dad proud, Buzz. And make your aunt proud, LJ. And we just met, but you probably have someone to make proud too, right?
Ow. I failed to see how this would make the process faster. 2K22. I don't remember 2K22, actually. Okay.
Imagine you're facing one of those annoying
That was sick.
wearing associate producers.
Also, I appreciate the fact that 2K and I agree that Buzz would be a high flyer. Flippy shit!
Those moves were soft. It's no wonder people felt me and MyRise was more impressive.
Okay.
Come on. Let's see some real passion out there, guys.
Think about what's driving your character.
You guys do one movie and buddy cop TV pilot, and suddenly you're industry pros.
Hey, the faster we get this, the faster we can rap.
Good point. Think about your backstory. What does this battle mean to you?
Backstory.
That's how you lock in success.
Yeah, I'm sure Buzz is fun. Look at him. He's already flipping around. Alright, Buzz. Super kick! Good man. Win the match. Okay. Okay. Alright. LJ, I'm gonna need you to get out of here.
Come on! My action figure can do better than that, and hurt joints are only partially articulated.
Is that the captain that's taunting me right now? Ow.
And here I thought you all were ready for battle.
These guys are cooler than a metal railing at Winterfest.
Oh, I didn't mean to do the submission. Ah. I hate the fact that I chose to give Jacob Cass the... Ow. Austin Aries homage. Damn it.
Is this a fight or a dance-off?
Roll her up. Hi, Buzz. Count it! Count it! 1! You son of a bitch.
That is one hairy situation.
Ow.
Time to evict any doubts. Own the ring like you're the landlord. And the rent is due.
Ow.
Show some flair! Even at mocap, you gotta showcase yourself in the ring.
Showcase. Okay. What? Is anybody gonna roll out?
Ooh. Sounds like someone just impressed Trey. No, my mocap suit's just riding up and tickling me in places I'd rather not mention.
TMI, Trey.
I didn't mention the places.
God, I didn't mean to do the submission finisher again. I'm just gonna keep rolling them up until this works. It worked. Well, that wasn't a roll up, but close enough.
Let's see that celebration. You beat LJ and Buzz. Show your personality. The full range, nautical, brutal, supernatural, Hollywood.
Victory animations? Cap, I think you're steering off course here.
We weren't gonna capture victories.
So, what do you two think?
I think if you didn't have our respect before, you certainly have it after that match.
And the three of us, all of us really, seem to have a connection we can't deny.
So will you help me with Mutiny? I know none of you have picked a side.
We're picking one now. We've got your back. 100%.
And I think it's safe to say anyone in our oddly connected group feels the same way. But what's the plan?
Mutiny's been launching attacks against WWE since the beginning. I want to take a page out of their playbook and hit them on their home turf. At NXT.
Buzz is very familiar with this strategy.
Been there, done that.
Yep.
I like it. In fact, it will be pretty easy for a group of former WWE champions who haven't publicly chosen a side to waltz into the Performance Center.
True.
Punk will think we're there to join Mutiny. It's perfect.
And we'll happen to leave a side door open to sneak someone else in too, if you get my drift.
Oh yeah, I get it.
Let's remind the WWE Universe exactly who we are.
Don't point at me. WrestleMania rumors. Now, there's a lot of people on that screen that I just don't recognize. Or I'm having trouble figuring out who they are. It's like 2 people.
What I have proven the past few months is that it only takes a spark to start a fire. One person to take a stand and change the trajectory of the whole business. Speaking of changing the business, let's address all those rumors about the WrestleMania main event. Surprise! It's bigger than that. This year, with Mutiny in charge, we're holding WrestleMania CM!
Disgusting.
And of course, yours truly will headline Mutiny's biggest show against...
What the hell?
Sorry, Punk. Change of plans.
Finn Balor trying to figure out what's going on.
Oh my God, is that Buzz?
They've infiltrated the infiltrators.
Talk about a change of plans.
Former WWE champions attacking Mutiny. Who all is in on this?
3D through the table.
Damn.
Never faced anything like this before.
Who are you?
On their heels right now.
The captain. Some major players are here and they're on a mission.
I think this has Punk's attention.
Bailey and KO are going to try to level the playing field. Good luck.
I respect the level of chaos that looked like.
All hell has broken loose here at
Damn.
Mutiny's home base.
It's about time someone took a stand against them.
LJ and Buzz have jumped the barricade.
And look who's with them. Mutiny's nemesis is back.
That's right.
Also, Jacob had a really good vertical for that.
No, Corey, this is beautiful.
Punk's been fooling around, and now he's gonna find out.
Looks like
so fast, he didn't have time to blow a kiss.
Like, that is a crazy leap.
Is Punk going to get away? You gotta be
Ooh,
kidding.
parking lot brawl.
Not this time. Maybe we'll finally get some justice.
Hang on, there's something I gotta do. Hang on. Punk, we're going this way.
His actions.
We're going this way, buddy. Get on up here. I'm gonna burn the joke now. Come on.
I hope he gives Punk the beating that treacherous SOB deserves.
Uh-oh. Ow.
Being up there has to be nerve-wracking.
No, 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 no. Don't do it to me. No, 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 no. Okay.
Look at this. Oh, and a backbreaker. Right to the spine.
Look at my legs dangling.
Oh, and it's reversed.
All right, get up. Hey, Punk. This is real glass. Yeah. Woo! Fight with Punk near the rolling door to the right of the ambulance. Okay.
30 feet? I've seen buildings less tall and no one was jumping off of those.
All right, come on, Punk. Yeah, cry me a river. Yeet.
And this is why this is the most dangerous parking lot in all of sports entertainment.
Punk had to expect this after everything he's put him through.
Into the steel door. Punk's in trouble here.
Ow.
We gotta go.
Backshots from Amber Winters was not on my bucket list.
Punk may have escaped, but this battle has been won. We're getting word that all of Mutiny is fleeing their home base of the Performance Center.
Mutiny.
Jesus, Locke.
It's about damn time.
Bro, the Locke was up there yelling like one of those, the sand people from Star Wars. I forget their names. Just the, ooh. I'll probably end up seeing it later tonight. We'll see how long it takes me.
I just want to thank Mutiny for what
Tuscan Raiders, thank you.
I hope you like what we've done with the place. It was so nice to see all my old friends tonight, especially one in particular. I'm sorry you had to run, but now that I'm back, we'll have plenty of time to catch up.
Yeah, go for it. I don't really care that much.
You picked the wrong side.
This is the canon side I went with.
Who likes to stir the pot, rile people up, all in the name of being some sort of holier-than-thou martyr who somehow always knows better than everybody else. CM Punk.
Big Papa Pump doing that just feels right.
To power. But now I think you're so angry about what you still haven't been able to accomplish that you use your words to mask the selfish, entitled, arrogant brat that
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that it was actually the Dudley Boys that hit 3D in the Legends version as well.
This was no mutiny for the good of the people. What you led was a power grab designed to replace a monarch with a dictator. You're even more corrupt than
That makes
the
sense.
you hate. But CM Punk, don't worry. The players I brought with me, we aren't even close to finished. Oh, and your precious performance center? This is ours now. Want it back? Give me a match, and let's settle this once and for all.
I hear voices in the air. First you trespass at NXT Mutiny. Down that speech you posted. Cass is still here. Did you and everyone at WWE forget that you lost Survivor Series? You don't belong here. Blah, blah, blah. This is about we. This week, Mutiny SmackDown, regular rules, no games, just wrestling. Start working on your farewell speech. to be part. I kind of wish that, I mean, Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis are both obviously were wrestlers before they were general managers. I kind of wish that there was an option to go with them helping you. Damn.
That was incredible.
Did you see me?
They messed up that stage.
The barbells in the weight room? Justine's gonna love hearing about that.
It was perfect. I kind of wish I had brought my van, though. Would have been fun driving that old scrap heap through the mayhem.
Maybe next
Vehicular
time
manslaughter?
we invade a faction headquarters, Buzz.
Oh, and did you see I even got those 2 other WWE champions who started working with us on 2K22 to show up and help?
Oh, yeah. I was wondering who they were. I never got their names.
No one did. I never got yours either.
So I hear we're having an 8-person tag on Mutiny SmackDown. Ugh, still feels weird. Anyway, who's the we, though? Who are you taking for the match?
You know, any of us would gladly help you dispense of those clowns. But the stakes? That's no laughing matter.
Ooh, okay. Choose the final allies to help you take on Mutiny one final time in an 8-person tag match. Okay. So, damn! Buzz has a 94 overall? Okay, well, we're going with Buzz. Red, Trey, 2K... never got their names. Okay, so that explains why I don't know who they are. So I'm gonna go with Buzz. We'll do LJ. And we'll do the lock. Based off of Universe Mode and the MyRise videos that I've actually done on the channel, this is the team. Half Universe Mode, half MyRise.
Mutiny doesn't stand a chance.
This week, don't miss... his team of forgettable champions. Wow. Where have those champions even been this whole time? Weird. Doesn't matter, though. Okay. It's so... Did Buzz, Dark Horse, and LJ. Makes sense. I kind of wish... If this wasn't, like... perfect for the channel, for my channel specifically... I probably would have grabbed the captain just because I'm curious if she can suck the soul out of you. They mentioned that she has soul siphon. I'm just curious if that was still a thing that she had.
It's Team WWE here for one final Mutiny battle.
The following contest is skipped.
Also, considering how much emphasis they put on calling this SmackDown Mutiny, there's not a lot of Mutiny logos anywhere. Like, obviously they have it on the ring skirt, but the barricades and the main screen and everything.
The final battle between WWE and Mutiny has begun. Everything is at stake. Mutiny was beaten as soon as that man let
The original 2 Mutiny members, so I need Punk and Bailey.
Well, they have an ace in the hole this time, Saxton. His ex-partner is standing across the ring, and she knows everything about him. That's a tactical advantage that's hard to overcome. Oh, across the top rope.
No?
Boom.
What?
From behind, back suplex.
Oh, I would not have noticed that if you didn't say anything, DJ. So wait. Oh, with any ally, not me. Got it. Yeah, just thank you for that. I didn't even think about that until just now.
Those two are in such a cohesive rhythm out there.
It's like playing jazz, but using your opponent as the drum.
Spiking DDT.
It's not a bad look, actually. Yeah, it's the. I feel like it's the one time that the Mutiny logo actually looks decent. Because it kind of fits.
Look at this, just unloading. And a stop to
Here.
the gut, too.
Buzz, get in here. Flippy shit. Okay. Okay. Well, that backfired.
Had the foresight to get out of that one. Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
Back of his neck. A devastating poison rana. That might have changed.
Flippy shit, baby. Get out of here. Hit CM Punk with 3 heavy grapples. Can you get CM Punk in here, please? While I roll around at the speed of light. Woo! 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 Okay. I'll help you out. Get over there.
Brutal impact into
Really?
the corner.
Enziguri finds its mark. Oh, stomping
All right, you know what?
A burst of offense from Buzz.
A smothering offense from Buzz here. Horse forearm draped across the middle rope.
Ah!
Oh, sits straight into the
Again with the back shots from Amber. Ah, and that doesn't count. Damn.
Kick to the midsection prevents the attack.
forcing her right out of the ring.
Come here, Punk.
And he gets set back into the ring.
Ah! Bailey, come on.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Great agility. That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
Bang, drop kick.
Knee strike connects.
Punch straight to the face, stays off the attack.
Go over there.
Horse forearm draped across the middle rope. And down. Oof.
And he tosses him back in now.
3 heavy grapples. Thankfully, Amber is in the middle of a lawn animation, so I've got some time.
Strong counter from Punk.
No, not.
With their
Oh,
opponent all tied up in
it's good to know, actually. Again, back shots. Amber, calm down.
choke slam backbreaker.
Tagged into the action.
Got face first. Gosh.
Go, Punk.
Standing Spanish fly. Are you kidding me?
All right.
Incredible.
How do I do this? Bailey, tag out. Tag out, Bailey. Just tag out. Okay. Just tag out, please. Tag Punk in. Please, game. Please, work with me.
Not so fast.
In theory, if I throw her over here,
Ricocheting off the turnbuckles. Ooh.
just stomp her until the hot tag thing triggers. CM Punk is going to be the closest one.
I think she just really felt that one.
Buzz getting the better of his opponent on that one.
There we go.
Tag, she got there.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Locke.
This can only be bad for him. Spike face first.
Ooh, turned it into a jawbreaker.
Both superstars countering
Hey,
one move
hey.
after another.
A reversal.
Okay, can you... Ow. Can you...
Back of the leg.
There we go.
Round and round we go.
Take the fight to Amber Winters. All right.
Gets out of it with a well-placed knee to the face.
You were not Amber Winters.
And into the corner he goes.
Right, you know what? Jacob. God, Kevin Owens.
A strong head scissors application. And now the elbows vicious.
This match is split out to our...
This is not an easy mistake to be making.
Back in the ring soon.
That takes them down. Oh. Oh, God. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
She tags her partner into the action.
Running Hurricane Rana. Buzz covers, shoulders down. Still in it with a quick kick out.
Truly cannot believe that didn't even get a one count.
Ooh, had it scouted and met with a back elbow.
These two are finding an answer for everything. Bam! Canceling that move with a neck
All right,
breaker.
all out war.
Here we go. No.
Fake me out again.
Ends a gear.
Where's his finisher? It's around Phoenix Splash. Okay. What do you think you're doing?
He's got him in deep, deep trouble here. Look out. Slingshot right across the back of the neck. Ouch.
No, you don't. Jacob, why are you in the ring?
If this lands, it's over. Good Lord, that's it. Call the match.
Will Buzz end this?
What?
Her endurance is really big.
Kick down low, all tied up. Is this enough to do it?
She makes the save, and this match continues. She turns it around with the reversal. Oh, swanton.
Drop kicked all the way to the floor. Way too
Wow.
completely missed the mark there.
All right.
Oh my God. Oof. Big forearm. Put into the corner. What
Ow.
next?
Punk never saw that coming.
No way. Good God.
Inverted Frankensteiner.
Hello, lass.
Lands, it's over.
Phoenix splash.
Hazardous situation for CM Punk.
Two. Breaks the close count.
Oh, there's resiliency. There's
Buzz
Amber.
with an opening to go high.
Locked.
If this lands, it's
And Phoenix Splash. Fantastic.
Phoenix splash.
I'm just
The
gonna...
most impressive moves I've ever seen.
Two.
And just like that, the nightmare that was Mutiny is officially over.
Normally, I'd say that's overly dramatic, Saxton, but not after everything we've been put through.
CM Punk is clearly not happy with the outcome.
Mutiny may be finished.
Amber still having color in her attire is gonna bug me.
Looks like we're going to have some words exchanged here.
Oh my god, too many tweets for me to read.
No. You don't get to just walk away. You told the world at Survivor Series just how disposable you think I am. So now, it's my turn. Through all our training over the years, you always wanted to take the shortcut. And that's what this was. A shortcut that didn't work out the way you planned. But you never even planned, do you? No, you leech. You leech onto someone else's plan, someone else's talent, someone else's career. First me, then Punk, and all for what? A match at the Showcase of the Immortals? WrestleMania CM against some hand-picked opponent? Don't worry, I'll make sure you still get a match at the real WrestleMania against me! And when I beat you, I can't wait to look into your eyes for the very last time and tell you to get out of my ring! Because you don't deserve it.
Does this mean we're getting WrestleMania this year after all?
I think it does, Saxton, and I think we have our main event.
I can't wait for these two to finally settle their issues at WrestleMania.
How close am I to WrestleMania is the question. Okay, I'm gonna guess very close.
Man, does it feel great to be at WrestleMania. The real WWE version. I don't know if I could have stomached that Punk-branded nonsense. It was a hectic few weeks getting everything together last minute, but we pulled it off.
Yeah, it was a real team effort.
Shows what you can accomplish when we work as a team, not as an individual who puts their own interests first.
I have a feeling I know who you're talking about there.
I guess we all learned a lesson. In hindsight, it was a mistake to give CM Punk as much leeway as you did. Letting him take over an entire WWE brand with Mutiny and giving him a real opportunity at Survivor Series.
So I'm gonna go out on a limb here and guess that you, DJ, sided with Cassidy, and that's where that image you posted came from, since it was in a Mutiny arena.
I put my faith and confidence in you, and you delivered. May have been a few bumps in the road, but look at us now. Standing here at WrestleMania before what's sure to be an epic main event with everything right in the world.
That image you posted in the Discord with DJ versus Cassidy. It looked like it was in a Mutiny. Yeah, okay. Honestly, I'm still kind of pissed at Triple H, because this really has been all of his fault. Just because he refused to actually do anything about it. Why not?
No thanks to you. You let a civil war break out in WWE because you thought it was best for business. And you never even thought to ask why it was happening. All of the problems that led to Mutiny are still here. And after I go out there and win this match, I'm going to fix them.
I'd be happy to run any of your suggestions up the flagpole, but I'm still the chief content officer around here.
Somewhere along the way from changing out of your gear and into your suit, you forgot that your job was to help this business evolve in a way that benefits everyone in that locker room.
What are you looking for here?
For you to step aside so that I can give this company what it really needs.
Yeah? What's that?
A leader who's not afraid of change.
I don't think you can get the... Is he going for this ownership of the WWE? What is that? Bro wants to be on the board.
Well, it is official. I have a job again.
I see what you did there. Good to see you again, Adam. Welcome back.
We have barely interacted with you at all during this story, but hi.
Thank you. And thank you for everything you did to take care of Mutiny.
It was no problem. Well, to be honest, it was a lot of problem. But I'm glad it's done. Just one final loose end to tie up.
So, what are your plans?
Well, this WrestleMania match is looming pretty large on my mind right now.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna be honest. You could have subbed out Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis for pretty much anybody else as a general manager. You could have brought back Baron Blade, and I wouldn't have even noticed that he was gone.
I'm sure, but I mean after that. You have some influence here now. I overheard what you said to Triple H earlier. I know you won't go all punk on us, but what do you have in mind? Any thought about the former Mutiny members?
Earn redemption. Earn redemption.
I believe they need to earn their redemption. You can't just try to overthrow an entire company without any consequences. I'm not saying they're gone forever, but respect and reinstatement needs to be earned, not given freely.
This feels valid.
Any big changes you'd like to see tackled first? Punk's mutiny destroyed all our plans. But maybe that means there's an opportunity to tweak or reinvent some things.
Why are you asking me for my whole business plan? None of this is gonna matter. Yeah, none of this is gonna matter. The matchups.
I'm interested in looking at the matchups themselves. I think I can help with the booking of the matches.
You know I'd appreciate the help, and I think you might have a knack for it.
You know, personally, I do agree. I think that me and DJ, respectively, would have a one hell of a knack for booking matches. Alright, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You can find them over at my other channel, The TheEpicAlec Universe, that hasn't had a new upload in like a year and a half now. Anyway, sorry.
But I've taken up enough of your time before your big match. We'll catch up later.
Somebody say sunglasses?
Out there tonight.
Let me talk to you about sunglasses.
Thanks, Adam.
Yeah. Oh, true. Good question. Forgot to ask that again. Thank you for covering that for me, DJ. Yeah. It's personal between... Hey. At least... Whoop. At least I didn't book myself to be world champ. Oh, shit, I did.
It's the man who's out for ultimate payback.
At least I didn't book myself against oh, shit, I did. At least... no, you did that too.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making his way from Baton Rouge,
Fuck you.
weighing in at 200
I am actually having a hard time seeing what these on. You know, this stage is kind of nice looking.
Since Survivor Series. With good reason, Saxton. Revenge is a dish best served cold, and a chill
Hey. You don't think I will? You don't think I will, buddy? I'll do exactly that. It's going to be another 6-month tournament. Just you watch. You know, the stage is nice, but it really feels more like a SummerSlam stage than a WrestleMania stage. Director can't... What?
The whole WWE universe has had such high hopes for this.
Now, if we want to talk about terrible booking, though... Yeah, if we want to talk about terrible booking, let's talk about Jim's booking and the fact that no tag team survives being under his brand, on his roster. Let's talk about that. Alright, my fault.
This one isn't just a match, it's as personal as it gets. Their lives and careers have run in parallel since the beginning, and now that journey comes to an end.
These two people helped create each other, and now one of them is going to destroy the other once and for all.
And a stomp to the gut, too.
Hooked up. Nothing fancy there. Spinning Uranagi. Uh-oh, no, don't do this. Don't do this. I got right to the gut. Oh, an overhand chop. She's looking a little
Hang on. Night, night. Uh-oh. I said.
Countering that offense.
Night, night.
Oh, what a forearm.
And now he's really stepping up the pressure.
Her flame is flickering, but hasn't gone out.
Hit Amber Winters with a finisher. Okay, that's quite a leap.
Oh, he saw it coming.
It's quite a leap from early offense, hit a taunt, to finisher.
Nasty stomp to finish it off. Oh, forearms for the second rope. Driving down. Shining Wizard! That's right, Corey. That was a Shining Wizard.
Deadlift German suplex. That move had the amount of force akin to a natural.
Here we go. Lovely sequence of events for me. Ow! Never mind. Alright, my fault. I jinxed it.
That could be the shift she was looking for.
Okay. She saved herself from a brainbuster with this one.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out. Ooh.
Alright, come on, Amber. Come on. Nah. Come on. Right there. Stop being a coward, Amber. There we go. Super kick.
So precise with the super kick. That might be it right there. Makes a cover.
And she's still in the game.
Damn.
How close was that? That was about as close as it could get without it all being over for her.
And now the question runs in the mind, how am I going to be able to end this? Brain buster.
Do you guys take requests? We're tuning up the band.
Sweet chin music.
That's got to be a wrap.
Going for the cover. This match is over. Not only as
That was so easy. Jesus.
From WWE. Good riddance.
A clear statement has been made tonight.
Dude, who got it worse? Amber Winters just now, or Justine in my last MyRise playthrough?
They can turn back an entire rebellion.
Now that the mutiny is over, it's time to start thinking about what's next.
At least we know we're in good hands with this superstar leading the way.
For Byron Saxton, Corey Graves, I'm Michael Cole, and this was WWE.
Dear God, that is so much pyro. This is Jacob Cass we're talking about, not Cody Rhodes. True, I didn't hit Amber with a freaking burning hammer. Thanks for playing. You've completed a playthrough of MyRise Mutiny. Make different choices to experience new matches. Continue to play live event matches. Okay. Alright, fantastic. Well, MyRise is officially... I've officially finished... Oh, hello. A lot of tweets. Usos, Michaels, King Coda. Replay MyRise. Speak to R-Truth and choose Replay MyRise. You can also decide to hang out and play some more live event matches. If you choose to replay MyRise with your existing characters, current overalls will be continued. Live event match progress saved. Alright. Fantastic. Truth. My man. You're repping Mutiny? What is this? This guy's a traitor. Anyway. Alright. With that, MyRise 2K25 has been wrapped up for the channel. I'm going to end this stream now, probably go eat, and then I'm going to hop in and replay MyRise again so that I get the legends run through so that Dale will stop complaining about me delaying universe mode. Anyway, alright. Thank you for coming out. I don't know where last went. We never got an answer to that question. But I suppose it doesn't matter anyway. And bobbity boop.